Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 favorite drugstore mascaras. I tried my best to narrow it down to 5 because really there are so many great drugstore mascaras available. Those are probably my most purchased. I do have a longtime love that you know about that is a higher end mascara, the Armani Eyes to Kill, and I always try to have a tube of that, but most of the time I buy drugstore mascaras. You go through them so quickly if you're like me and you use them a lot, usually every day. It's just one of those things where even if you don't do your makeup, you always throw on some mascara, so it's so important to have. But like I said, if you are like me and you use them a lot, they're probably going to only last about 3 to 4 months before they dry out or they, the consistency changes and you just can't use them anymore. So you do have to repurchase them a lot, which makes having a good drugstore option really, really great. It's very, very easy to do. Anyone can do it. Mascara is just one of those sort of miracle makeup products that I just really love. So usually when I do like top, lists of things, I don't order them by my favorite, but in this case I have totally done that. So the first one I show is going to be the top one in my opinion, and that is the Covergirl Lashblast Volume. Now they're all good, so even the last one's going to be good, but the Covergirl Lashblast Volume, this is just the original one. Not waterproof or anything. Although when I do opt for a waterproof option, I always go for this in waterproof. It's the best waterproof mascara ever. This is amazing. The brush, you can see it's almost like a rubbery little cone, and the bristles are very, very short, which is great because it really packs on the color to your lashes. Everyone's lashes are different. Everyone looks for different things in a mascara, but this kind of brings me to what I look for the most. I look for the most for volume, and I do like it to be a little separating. I find that if you have a volumizing formula, even if you have very short lashes and you're looking for more length, it's nice to have a good formula that is lengthening and volumizing as well, because if you get one that is very volumizing at the lash base, it kind of makes you look like you're already wearing liner, which that's what eyeliner kind of mimics anyways, is the thickness at the lash line. So yeah, I love this stuff. It's great. It absolutely has no clumps for me. The brush is amazing. It just really kind of wipes it on without having to work to really kind of get a brush to coat it all. I don't know, the brush just does all the work. It's really great. So this, in my opinion, is a good example of a volumizing and really kind of separating mascara. And you can also obviously add a lot of length to it as well if you kind of sweep it on the tips. So really great stuff. That is the most dramatic looking drugstore mascara. The next one is the Neutrogena Healthy Volume. I've probably been using this stuff since maybe even high school. I remember, I've worn this stuff forever. This is a great daily mascara. It is a huge brush, first of all. You can see it's just one of those ginormous ones. And I love it because the formula feels really nourishing. It makes your lashes look natural. It's not a very, it's not going to give you not that you would want a spidery look, but it's not really going to coat on tons and tons of product. It's more of like a dramatic, natural look. It makes your lashes look soft and full. Again, a really, really great volumizing product. Not as separating as the Lashblast, but just very, very volumizing and great. I feel like when I use it, and that's kind of the point, it says that it has olive in it, which works to condition your lashes in some ways. But I do feel that my lashes are healthy when I use this. When I remove it, they don't feel really clumpy, like I'm having to work to get the mascara off. It comes off easily, but it wears long throughout the day. No clumps or anything, and that's what I love about these two, is that there are no clumps or anything like that. The L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition is awesome. It is very, very similar to the Armani Eyes to Kill in that it's very volumizing, separating, and lengthening. So if you are looking for a good drugstore mascara, I would say for everyone, no matter what you like, whether you prefer really volumizing dramatic formulas or really lengthening formulas, I think everyone can find something that they like in this one. They have the voluminous line and all kinds of different, they have like the carbon black one, they have just the original. You want to look for the one in this solid gold tube like this, the full definition. This is the one that is amazing. They're all good. I used to use the Voluminous a lot, but I really love this. The brush is very nice and almost that of like a higher end to me. I mean, I guess all of them. There's just so many different mascaras out there. It's hard to compare like, oh, this is like a higher end product, because to me, good mascara is good mascara. You can find the cheapest kind or the most expensive kind, but you can't compare certain ones to other certain ones. They're just all so different. I'm trying to find more words to describe this one, but I think I pretty much covered it. It's volumizing, it's lengthening, and it's defining. So it's just great all around. Now, the next one is something that I normally wouldn't go for. I normally don't look for mascaras that are just lengthening. If I'm going to go pick up one, it's definitely going to be a volumizing formula. But I tried this one and I actually really liked it. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions. I have tried a lot of mascaras in the past that have the little extendy fibers, and usually what that ends up looking like is clumps, and they usually flake down your face a lot of times. Now, when I used this one, I thought, oh, this is going to be crazy because it's called Shocking Extensions. It's going to be really intense. And it's actually really not. I can't even find hardly any of the little fibers. I think that the mascara is just extremely lengthening and maybe fibrous. Maybe it has like small fibers in itself. And then the brush is just one of those really flexible rubbery brushes. Whereas the Covergirl Lashblast had a rubbery brush, it is very like stiff and does not bend at all. This one is very, very flexible, and I can use it on my lashes. I have very long lashes anyway, so a lot of times that's why I look for the more volume, because I don't need all the lengthening. But I actually really loved this formula. It really worked great on my lashes, and it gave me more length, but it didn't look like those fake extension clumpy mascaras. It was just very, very lengthening. So I think that those of you that like lengthening mascaras will really love this one. And last but not least is the L'Oreal Power Volume 24-Hour Black Smoke. This is the one that I showed in my Instagram photo not too long ago. The packaging reminds me sort of the Lashblast. And you can see the brush is just sort of huge and almost messy looking. It reminds me sort of the MAC Plush Lash brush a little bit, and that some of the sides, it looks a little flat on some sides, but not as much as the MAC. This is a very good long wearing product. The 24 hours is no joke. Now, I know I said that the Covergirl Lashblast volume was probably the most dramatic one that I have. It's the most dramatic one while still looking clean and sort of natural, if that makes sense. This one really, really kind of packs it on and gives sort of the same effect as the Covergirl Lashblast, except it doesn't have as much separating. Whereas the Covergirl Lashblast, it volumizes, it kind of defines, separates, but it really kind of packs it on. This one is just totally packing it on, just making it look super volumized and dramatic. Like I said, the staying power is really, really great. So those are my 5. The one more that I will mention, because I can't resist, I have to throw a 6th one in there, which really isn't mascara like that. But it's a colorful mascara and a clear mascara. I don't have the colorful one. I do have the clear version. I'll go grab it. It's in my bathroom. It is the Maybelline Great Lash. Everyone sings the praises of this product and talks about what a great mascara it is. I do not like it in just the regular black as a regular, like, everyday mascara. However, I do think that this is the best alternative to expensive brow gels. I use this every day. I keep it in my bathroom. Even when I don't do my makeup, I still kind of just comb it through my brows, and it's perfect. Very, very inexpensive. Spending a lot on clear brow gel is kind of a joke to me. The brush is very small and perfect for your eyebrows. So while this isn't really a mascara, I guess it counts. I told you I couldn't resist sort of adding in another product. 'Cause every time I limit myself to talking about a certain amount of products, I always end up throwing something else in there. And also they do have a blue that is beautiful. I think it's called Royal Blue. I started wearing it in high school when, like, you know, it was cool to wear colorful mascara and, like, really pile it on, you know. The blue is beautiful. I think that that's one of those products that, you know, you can't really spend a lot on, because well, you can, but I just don't think it's super smart to. Because, like I said, mascara is one of those things that does have a shelf life. Whether you think, oh, I can use them longer than that or not. When you go to pick it up months down the road, it's just not going to work the same. So it's such a waste, I think, to spend a lot on mascaras, especially colorful ones, which you're not going to wear every day. So I really love the Maybelline Great Lash in the Royal Blue. I wish I had a tube of it. I love to do that like every now and then, just, you know, wear your black and then maybe just apply a little bit of it just as an accent. It's really, really bright and it shows up beautifully, so that is the best blue mascara as well. I wish I had a tube of it, but it looks just like this, but it's not clear, obviously, and it's blue. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I love mascara. It is probably my favorite beauty product ever. So these are my drugstore picks. I will definitely do a video in the next few weeks on my higher end picks, which I have a lot of those as well, and I'm going to try to keep it to 5. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Like I said, everyone needs a little mascara. Everyone can wear some. So I think it's kind of a universal thing that hopefully everyone can find helpful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.